time Vince Davis joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. The Mountaineers will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Knights offense comes onto the field first today. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box. Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw, it's Fox. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. He's loose. Inside the...
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride, right? I'll have to stop running. I'll have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So West Virginia's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like you did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. He's going to get loose. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him.
Oh, they block it. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? from inside his own 5. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot, and you haven't had some great moments. But this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The give to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced the tackle for a loss.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Knights need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of backfield. Touchdown, UCF! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Give to the running back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hamilton. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Hamilton. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll go to the air. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, that one falls incomplete. You know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Inside the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. It's a fumble on the play. And he falls on top of his own fumble. Touchdown, Knights! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal. Not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's strong. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, what a move. Cross the 30 out to the 33, engage 4 on the play.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Fox. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Knights will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets away from one. He's got space. Touchdown, West Virginia. Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. He has the first and still on his feet. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some.
Turning it on. The 20. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way.
explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Just going to keep it after the snap.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Hit just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's strong. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw again. Got a man. It's Hamilton. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Mountaineers are on the move. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the 1st down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on 1st down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Working on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What a cut, now he's loose. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll try to slam it in. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to get it in. Touchdown Knights! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his spot. And the returner goes down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned.
Breaks into the open. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got him and nobody's close. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
On the play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Fox. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Had to throw it before he wanted. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The official is offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you. And at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got the quick pass. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Strong. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Strong. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Fox. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Here's the pressure. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll give it to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes and nowhere to go.
They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Back has it. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a backbreaker for the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys on the front.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big. A comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. On the direct snap, it's Williams. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Charles. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it back. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. he'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. He's got it. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll try the left side. Plows through the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Mountaineers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Finds this big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. There he goes. The 40. The 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Throws to the wideout. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough to get today.
And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They think there's room to run to the right here. Makes it past the marker. All kinds of room to the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And they pick up he stopped at the 23. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for space, it's Farmer. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Hit as he throws. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0.